morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Taylor Bond, campaign advisor of the Half and Half Party, and I welcome you all here today. Today, I have an announcement that I'm very pleased to make, but to tell you that himself, I'd like to bring up a good friend and a great person, Jake Henderson. Jake Henderson, everybody.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today to announce my intention to run the office of the President of the United States. We live in the most powerful nation that ever existed. This country was founded by the few men and women who had the courage to stand up for liberty and equality. And that means that today, this great nation is not ruled by 1, 5, or 50 individuals. It is ruled by you, the people of the United States. You decide the next person to lead us into prosperity, the next person to be commander-in-chief, to defend that prosperity. You deserve someone who will do that. I can be that person. Right now, this country does have its obstacles. Our debt is larger than our entire economy. Unemployment is at 8%. Families are struggling from the high costs of food and gasoline. Foreclosures on homes are at record numbers. This cannot continue. I, as your president, can turn this crisis around. You need someone with leadership and responsibility, and I am that person. I will put this economy back on track that the Americans deserve. I will do this not by raising taxes on the Americans who work hard to their American dream, but by allowing small and large businesses to flourish. Naturally, as I know they can, without excessive government regulations and taxes. They are the ones that create jobs, not the government. To start on this pathway to an improved economy, you must become energy independent. The price we pay at the pump proves to us that we cannot continue to rely on other countries to provide or not provide us with oil. Oil is still the most efficient energy source available, and we need to pursue and encourage drilling for oil in these United States. As president, I would support the Keystone pipeline that would not only give us access to more oil, it would also create thousands of jobs. But I would not just stop at supporting oil production. I would also push for more natural gas as well as clean coal production. These energy sources will allow us to become energy independent and not chained to the conflicts of the Middle East. Furthermore, we cannot, as the greatest nation in the world, be unable to defend ourselves with inadequate military forces. We need to be strong in the face of the enemies who wish us to be destroyed. Simply cutting the budget of the part of the government that protects its citizens at home and abroad is simply irresponsible and will not solve the true problem. Other intelligent, comprehensive budget cuts need to be made to programs and subsidies to start reducing the deficit. All programs must be on the table if we are to succeed. I have confidence that we can bounce back from the troubles we face stronger than ever. I am running for President of the United States to help us do exactly that. Together, we can put our economy at the top of the world, back where it belongs. Together, we can balance the budget and reduce the debt. Together, we can become energy independent. Together, we can be a beacon of hope for countries around the world looking for a solution to their own problems. The great thing about this country is that I cannot do this alone. I need help. I need your help. I'm running for president, and with your support, I can help this country. God bless America. Are there any questions?
Yes, we have a question. Are you, how should we address you? Should we say, like, Senator Henderson? Senator Henderson, do you feel that every American woman should have full rights over her reproductive rights, or do you feel that the federal or state government should have control over them?
I believe in the sanctity of life. A baby inside the mother's womb is its own individual and has its own rights and has the right to a life.
Next question. Considering that our Constitution defines all American citizens as equal, do you feel that gay and lesbian Americans should be given every right that heterosexual Americans are given?
Okay. In my opinion, I believe that as individuals, they have the rights, but because I believe in God, and the Bible states that homosexuality is an immoral practice, and I do not believe that the government should encourage that.
Other members of the press?
Yeah. Senator Henderson, what is your opinion on the Citizens United decision?
Let that answer the question.
Yeah.
That's
Next
another
question.
question.
Next question.
Considering that in our nation's history, the founding fathers, in spite of anti-federalist papers, chose to move towards federalism and a greater and stronger central government, do you agree with this, or do you feel that the founding fathers were, in this case, wrong?
I believe that the 10th Amendment is a very important part of our Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I believe that the states should have the rights, as it states in the Constitution, all rights not given to the federal government should be given to the states. I believe that is a great part of our system of the states, and they need it, and we should move back towards more power to the states.
One or two more.
All right.
What is your stance on immigration?
I believe that there's a problem with immigration. I believe that we need to stop illegal immigration, but we need to encourage legal immigration from other countries. But we should also allow for immigrants already in this country that have jobs that are able to support themselves, should have a pathway to citizenship or visa, and should become productive members of our society.
Would you repeal the DREAM Act?
I would not believe that new amendments can be made to make it more up to date and more allow, as I said, immigrants to become citizens of the United States, but I think that it's good in the majority.
Other questions?
Do you feel it's appropriate to raise the taxes on the wealthiest 2% of Americans to help pay off the national debt?
I do not think that alone can pay off the deficit. I think that part of our country is successful because they worked hard, and they are the part of the country that creates jobs. I do not think they should be penalized for that.
Last question.
What's your stance on healthcare?
I believe that should be up to the states. I do not think the federal government has the right to decide what each individual with very different needs from your states in Maine and California have very different populations, and the federal government should not decide on the solution for each state.
At this time, I'm going to close off all questions from our candidate Jake. We thank you all for your support.
Okay, just